Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. My name is Francis Nana Bonsu Ansere, and today I will be presenting on a topic: robbing a bank through the lens of Kent's categorical imperative. Here is the overview of the presentation. With the overview, we are going to look at the introduction of deontology, Kent's categorical imperative, the three formulations applied to bank robbery, the moral intentions and objections, ethical and social implications. To get understanding of deontology, we are going to look at what is deontology. Deontology is a duty-based ethical theory that prioritizes rules and intentions over consequences. It holds that certain actions are morally obligatory regardless of their outcome. The origin and the thinker of deontology. This approach to ethics was developed by Immanuel Kant, who argued that morality must be grounded in rational duty, not influenced by situational outcome. The core focus of deontology is to evaluate whether actions align with moral duties and principles, not if they lead to good results. The central principles of Kant's categorical imperative is a foundational concept in his moral philosophy. It states that actions are morally right if they can be universalized, applicable to everyone at all times. The unconditional application, unlike hypothetical imperatives, categorical imperatives do not depend on desire or ends. They are moral duties valid for all rational beings. This principle tests whether an action respects rational beings and could be accepted as a universal law. The universal law: robbery. What if everyone robbed banks? According to Kant's first formulation of the categorical imperative, we must ask, what will happen if everyone followed this behavior? The answer is society will be collapsed. Can bank robbery be a universal law? Banking relies on trust. If robbery were universal, the financial system will be unstable. Therefore, this action fails the universal law test. Humanity as an end. Are people treated as ends? Kant's second formulation demands that we treat others as ends in themselves. Bank robbers use staff and customers as means to their gain. Is robbery a violation of autonomy? This dehumanization violates the moral dignity and autonomy that Kantian ethics require us to uphold in all interaction. The third law of Kantian ethics is the kingdom of ends. Kant's third law formulation asks whether our action could be endorsed by all rational beings. Robbery undermines justice, making it unacceptable as a universal law. Does robbery fit a kingdom of ends? A moral community, a kingdom of ends, cannot be permitted acts like robbery that violate respect and fairness. The summary of Kant's three tests. The first test, universal law, fails If everyone robbed banks, trust and order will be collapsed. And the second test is the humanity as an end. Humanity as an end fails. Treating people as mere tools disrespect autonomy. So, humanity as an end fails. The third law, kingdom of ends. Kingdom of ends fails. Why? Because rational beings will never support legalizing robbery. So kingdom of ends fails. Intention and moral wealth. Kant's view on intention. Moral act must be done from duty, not emotion or outcome. Even if a person robs to help others, the action lacks moral worth if it violates duty. The desperation dilemma. Desperation doesn't excuse moral failure. Kant argued that hardship does not grant permission to break universal moral laws. No. With the principal ethics, duty must be guide our action, especially when it is difficult. Only then can we claim moral consistencies. Objection. So what if it is for a good cause? Example, imagine robbing a bank to feed a starving family. Emotionally compelling, but still ethical wrong in Kant's view. Kant firmly argues that the ends do not justify the means. A moral law cannot be broken even with noble intention. Broader implication. Personal ethics. Kant's theory encourages moral consistency and respect for others in our personal life, rejecting situational justification. A society built on duty and universal moral law promotes fairness, accountability, and stronger institutions. Relevances today. Kantian principle change us to act rightly even when inconvenient, a timeless demand in modern ethical issues. With conclusion, that's based on our summary and reflection. What can we learn from Kant today? Robbing a bank violates all three Kantian moral tests by failing universalizability, respect for persons, and moral consistency. It exemplifies unethical behavior. Kant's ethics remind us to live by principles, not exceptions. Thank you.